What up, YouTube? It's your boy JT, and Saturday morning. Just got finished watching some videos. I want to talk about this Canelo Catchweight 155 bullshit, man. Um, if Canelo is to get past Cotto, a lot of people are assuming that he will. I picked Cotto to win the fight, but you know, Canelo is a favorite, and he's the favorite for a reason. So we gotta, we can assume that he wins this fight. Okay, let's assume that he wins. Um, will he fight Golovkin next? That's the question. Um, I don't think so, man. You know, I told people that I thought Cotto would be the one, contrary to all these dumbass fans' belief that he would be the one to take the fight because Um, Canelo has a built-in excuse, man. He's not a middleweight, and Cotto says the same thing. But see, Cotto beat two legitimate middleweights. He beat Martinez. Not only did he beat him, he knocked him out. Martinez and Gill. You can say whatever you want to say, but he won the fights. So you can say what you want to say, but he knocked them both the fuck out. Okay. Now you got Canelo, he's gonna fight Cotto, you know, for him to go straight into a fight with Golovkin after that without fighting, any middleweight. See, it's dropping the ball again, man. Canelo's got horrible management, man. He has a horrible management team. Horrible promotion, dude. This guy should be way bigger than what he is, man. There's no reason that no one really knows him like that, and you're gonna see from the pay-per-view numbers from this fight with Cotto. People are assuming things, assuming that this is so huge. But as you can see, I don't hear much buzz for this fight, not even as much for the Golovkin Lemieux fight, and we all know that, those pay-per-view numbers were astronomical fail. So, like I said, it's on his team, man. This guy, we all knew, everyone has known that he was. This fight has been being built up, Cotto and Canelo for the middleweight title. Everyone knowing that this was coming. This guy should have been the one fighting the Daniel Gills. He should have been fighting Curtis Stevens, and he should have been fighting middleweights. Um, because now if he wins this fight, and like I said, we're gonna assume that he wins this fight, like he's the favorite. If he wins this fight, now it's mandated that the next fight has to be Golovkin, and that's just not, it's not really logical, man. It wouldn't be a smart move for Canelo to do, which is no different from Golovkin going to 168 and his first fight being Andre Ward. I mean, that would just be stupid on his part. You gotta look at this shit logically, man. Take your emotion out of it. Some of you're just pussies, man. You're too emotional attached, and you getting all sensitive and getting your defense and your defensive line up, and you're defending men, dude. Like, dude, you just have to use your brain, dude. Like, I mean, it's just not a logical thing for Canelo to do, okay? It's not a smart thing to do, man. I mean, it's no different from Lemieux first defense being Golovkin, man. It's just not, it wasn't a smart thing to do, but he did it. He got knocked the fuck out, and that's what the problem is here, man. Um, you know, if this was roles were reversed, and let's say Mayweather was Golovkin, let's say Mayweather was the middleweight champion, and the winner of Cotto Canelo was mandated to fight middleweight champion Floyd Mayweather. You know, of course, Canelo would take that fight the reason he would take it is because, you know, you're gonna be a massive underdog. You're expected to lose, but the difference is, man, you know, being an underdog and being expecting to lose to Mayweather, that's a difference than Golovkin, man. You know, because not only are you gonna lose, but you're gonna get knocked out, man. I mean, it's just, it is what it is. Canelo's he's shorter. He's 5'7.5", 5'8". He doesn't have a long reach. He's gonna be at the end of Golovkin's jab. Um, you know, it's a wide talent gap, man, between the two. Don't get me wrong, Canelo's very talented, man, but the physical disadvantages and the fact that he's never fought a solid, real middleweight, man. He's never been hit by a middleweight. He's never, had to deal with a middleweight leaning on him, a middleweight tying him up, a middleweight um, pushing him back. That's the problem here. It's just not gonna happen, man. I mean, I don't know what else to say, man. I mean, I know a lot of people are, they're expecting this fight to happen. I don't see it happening, man. He's gonna stay at 154. You know, if Golovkin wants to come down to 155, you know, again, that'll be a stupid move on his part. You know, uh, it's not worth it, man. Just put the pressure on him, man. Let him be crucified in the media for being a coward, man. If I'm Golovkin, I don't come down to 155. That's too far. That's unreasonable. I know a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, but you didn't say anything with Mayweather," and well, that's what probably Canelo's gonna say. Well, he did say. He said I had to move down from Mayweather, and I'm not giving weight advantages again. But Mayweather's a welterweight, man. Mayweather's the one coming up. You know, it's 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 a big difference, man. Canelo, I mean, I'm not gonna be like these fucking packtards, man, and try to sit here and guess at what the guy walks around the ring. No one knows what Canelo walks around at, okay? You can sit and assume, oh, he walks around at 180, he walks around at 170. You don't know what he walks around at. No one knows that, okay? But the highest I have seen him come in at was the fight with Austin Trout. He was 172 pounds, okay? Um, that doesn't mean anything, man, okay? Obviously, this guy can get down all the way to 154, I mean, it is what it is, dude. I mean, he's not that tall. He's not, he's short and stocky, and it seems like he holds a lot of weight. So, um, he'll be a massive underdog in the fight, man. But at 155, I mean, that's just, I mean, I know it's a big money fight. I just hope that this is posturing and that, you know, they'll agree on something a little more reasonable because 155 is not reasonable, man. I know he said he'll come down for 154 for Floyd. Okay, but Canelo, you're not Floyd. Canelo fans, you're not Floyd, Canelo. I'm sorry, man. You can't make these types of demands, dude. You don't have that type of pull because the times where you have stepped up against Austin Trout, Arislandi Lara and Floyd Mayweather, you either lost or you look like shit, So now you're fighting Miguel Cotto, you know. You know. Will he win? I don't know, man. Cotto's a good boxer, man. People don't give the man credit, but he's a good boxer. So, you got a guy like Canelo. He's not that good at cutting off the ring. He's flat-footed. He seems like he needs to be set, and set the set foot in cement to throw a punch, you know. So I don't know, man. But as far as the 155 catch weight, you know, it is what it is. It'll be done for Golovkin to go down to 155, and it'll be done for Canelo to go up to 160. So what I say is just a catch weight a little bit more reasonable, either 158 or 57, max 57, man. You know, I do agree that this fight should be at a catch weight. You know, just for those reasons, it's not. You know, it'll be too much of an advantage for Canelo to give up, and it'll be too much advantage for Golovkin to get up. So I feel it should be in the middle. Okay, 155 is another way of just saying fuck you or ducking the fight, in my opinion. You know, that's not reasonable. Okay, it is what it is, man. And I know a lot of people are gonna say, well, you get what you asked for because you did the same shit to Andre Ward. True, but Andre Ward is not Canelo. I mean, sorry. He's not as big as Canelo. You know, he doesn't have the fanfare that Canelo has. And again, like I said, you know, you gotta look at the you gotta look at this shit for what it is. Not a smart thing. So that's how I see it, man. And I just hope we see these fights, man. You know, I want Golovkin to fight Ward too, but at the end of the day, you know, he's gonna have to be smart about it, man. You know. But anyway, man, it's your boy JT. I'm out.